Good evening. I hope y'all had a great day. I hope you got outside and got some sunshine. And I'm so happy to have you back tonight to talk about the liquid silk canvas. Why do I need that? I already have the Tatcha silk canvas like this. What's the difference? We're going to find out. Let's begin there with the Tatcha the silk canvas. Comes in a pretty container. I'm not going to confuse the subject by using my glass face primer brush that I usually use. I'll use my fingers so I can get I probably got too much. It's about the same color as the other one. So I'm going to, since I've extruded so much, I'm going to go ahead and put it all over. I usually concentrate my primers through the center of my face, but I'm going to do the whole face. And since I still have some, I'm going to take it down my neck. Okay, it feels very silky. My hair is wanting to be in the way, so I'm going to take a little clip and put it out of the way. Dorky looking, isn't it? Alright, that feels good. Now I'm going to go ahead and do things in the order that I usually do them. I usually do my eyeshadow first, so I'm going to put on a shadow primer. I'm going to use... it's the P. Louise that I'm going to use. I couldn't remember what my plans were. This is what my plans are. I'm going to put the P. Louise on the back of my hand today. And I'm going to use the Sephora Multitasker Concealer Brush. Really doesn't take much to even out your lids with this. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bottom lash line too, because I will probably take my eye look down there also. I like this this Multitasker concealer brush, but I don't think it comes by itself anymore. I'll see if I can link a Sigma, but of course you will, that's similar. It's like a little finger. I really like this. Today I'm going to use this Viseart Petite Pro Chou Chou, and it is a cute little bright pink palette, and it has these colors in it. That is really cute, isn't it? I'm excited, physically excited and emotionally enthralled. I'm going to take this color. Does it have the names? It does have the names of the colors. It's called Creamsicle. I'm going to take Creamsicle and put that through my crease. So it's 11:30 again when I'm filming this. And I've been up since 4:15 working on the video. By the time you see this, the video from last night, I would say I put in about 12 hours a day getting these videos filmed and up. I know. Well, aren't you special, Jenny? Just saying. That's what I've been doing with my days, in case y'all are wondering. Alright. There's that. It's got some really bright pinks in it, and I don't want to miss out on those. This is what I have on today. So let's see if we can, but I don't want to miss out on the pinks. I'm going to use the shiny pink. It's called Cotton Candy on my lid. Bet you'd never have guessed that that's where I was going with this. I seem to always dig these reddish tones red, copper, burgundy, pink on my lid. Okay, so I kind of kept it in the center. Then for the outside, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then I'm gonna take the bright orange. The bright orange is called Melon. I'm gonna put that up here on the top edge of that first color, which was Creamsicle. And then I'm gonna take Sangria and I'm gonna pat that on the outside right here. Sorbet, and I'm gonna take Sorbet and put it right. I'm gonna pull my eye so I can get to this inside a little bit. Oh yeah. And then I want my, what was it, cotton candy to come in a little bit. There. All right, I'm gonna work on my brows. And I pulled out one of my favorite brow colors. It's the Scott Barnes palette, the Snatural palette, and the color is Temptation. I love this color for brows. I kind of pulled my brow up so I can see around the corner here. And I'm using the E75. That way I can draw a couple of brow hairs here in the front, because my brows are too far apart. Now I want to make the arch darker. All right, there's those brows. Now I'm gonna glue them down with some, and that's the Temptation from the Snatural palette. And I'm gonna take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I've been asked before to tell the order of the that I put stuff on. And I always do half the eyes and then move to the brows, and then I finish the eyes. I don't know why. I think it has to do with being able to tell how much more shadow or how much more definition I need in the eye area. So there's the brows. Now I want to use a gel liner. I'm using this little brush. It comes in a Maybelline gel liner. I have several of these because I keep purchasing that particular product over and over again. But I'm going to do a wing today. So lately I've noticed that my eyes are a little more deep set than they were. Could be the weight loss. So I'm opting for no winged liner. So this is what we have. We have dark black smudge on both corners. So there, that's what we have. And I'm gonna take the cotton candy and emphasize that. And I'm gonna take one that's called Sandcastle up here. I'm gonna put that underneath my brow. Gotta love the Viseart shadows. They're so, well, all of their stuff is really pigmented. Then I'm gonna go back with the Melon again, because I lost it. Probably foffing around with the eyeliner. Concentrate it right there. At the head of my brow. And then remember, I put the Sorbet on the inside. Some of this got lost when I was trying to figure out the eyeliner. But there you go. I'm going to put a little bit of the black liner on my bottom lash line. I'm just kind of smudging it in between my lashes. So I can get some definition down there. And that's Black Track from MAC. Let's use our lash primer today. This is the Lancome Seals Booster. I'm going to put a nice coat of that on. Some nice thick lashes would be great with this hot pink shadow, right? I think that I want to take this bright orange and dot it in the middle of my lid, like that. That's the gregarious lady with the yappy cocker coming up the street. And then feather out the edges. Let's take Full Fat Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. I have my mascara on, and so now I'm going to put on my foundation. I'm going to just use a foundation that I normally wear, which is the La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. I'm almost out of it, so I need my little spatula. It's called Spatty, I think. I'll link it for you in the description in case any of you have some bottles of makeup you're almost out of. It fits right down in there. It's a tiny little spatula like you cook with. Alright, I'm going to use my damp BeautyBlender. It's the name brand BeautyBlender. I'm using it opposed to my Beakey just because I want to switch it up. This one's the Beakey. It's a little bigger. Well, it's dry, that's why it's not bigger now. My video on how to make the more affordable brand sponges soft, my video on that is still in the feasibility stage. Alright, this is how I was using a foundation that I normally use since we were experimenting with the new Tatcha primer. See how my usual makeup, there's a hair, how my usual makeup layers over the top of it. I noticed this morning, it was before, I think it was before 6, a big huge truck came in and delivered some squares of grass. So I think during this quarantine, a lot of our neighbors are doing home improvements because I've heard a lot of saws and hammering, and I've seen a lot of people out in the yard, you know, putting down weed and feed, fertilizer, grass seed, that sort of thing. So everybody's going to have pretty yards after a lot of people are going to have pretty yards after this, right? I want a under eye concealer brightener corrector, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Brightener. It's called Instant Age Rewind Treat. Anyway, oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. I'm also going to run it down the middle of my nose, on my top lip. I'm going to use my F64 from Sigma to buff that in. first reaction, I feel like the primer is a little stickier. Makes the other things that you layer on top adhere more readily. Could be wrong, but I think that's what I'm noticing. All right, I'm going to use the Fenty again today to contour my nose. And I'm going to use the E40 brush from Sigma. And I don't have any contour on my cheeks. I'm going to leave that off again today. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush to bronze up the rest of my face. I'm just putting it on my cheeks up high to make it look sunshiny. Just a little bit underneath here and a little bit underneath my bottom lip. No contour. We're trying to make my face look fuller so I don't look like Steven Tyler. And I'm going in a horizontal motion. All right, I'm going to use a new blush today. I'm going to use Benefit Georgia. I'm going to use my F15. It's a dual fiber blush brush, powder blush brush. I'll make sure it doesn't have residue from the blush I used yesterday. I have a microfiber towel down here, and that picks up the product out of your brush. Good enough. It's a little glowy too, so I'm going to bring it up high also. It doesn't describe it, but I feel like it's got a glow to it. So I'm going to put it here to bring my look together. I want something underneath, some color underneath. So I'm going to go back into my Viseart palette again. The Chou Chou. It's really cute, isn't it? I guess I'll take the hot pink, the matte hot pink, and take that underneath. Like it. All right, let's do a lip. Today I'm going to pull out this YSL lipstick, Rouge Pure Couture in 09. It's in the same family as the Dolce Vita that I was wearing, wherever that went. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the YSL. Maybe that one's pinker. Boy, they're really close. That one's the Dolce Vita's on the top and the YSL's on the bottom. And again today I'm going to add a lighter color in the center. First I'm going to dab off my center. And I'm going to use the Creme D'Nude by MAC again. There are children's playing outside. There went a truck with lumber and a mattress truck. I guess a lot of people are spending time in bed, so there went a mattress truck. Okay. Oh, we don't have any powder on yet. I do want to set my under eyes. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I am going to highlight again today. I don't think I'm going to powder today, but my skin looks the way I want it to. It's not overly shiny anywhere, and it's not overly matte anywhere. I'm going to take the pinkier one from this palette. This one. There's children right outside my window. A little bit under the highest part of my brow. Now for a fragrance. I know, I'm just full of surprises. This is by Nest, and it's called Black Tulip. I'll put the notes for this right here. This is what the bottle looks like. It's really pretty. And this is what I'm going to smell like today. It's very appropriate for this look. Very nice. Awesome sauce. I'm going to pan out so you can see this look. Thank you for joining me this evening. Doing this makeup look was really fun. I love these Viseart shadows, but what's not to love about Viseart? The pigment is always fabulous and the colors are always remarkable. I also really like the Tatcha liquid silk. I think it is different. I will have to use it a few more times before I can pin down the exact differences between the original one in the compact and this one, the liquid one. But I like the way it looks underneath my foundation, under my La Mer soft fluid. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. It really helps me with my channel. Thank you everyone for leaving such nice comments and for giving me a thumbs up. That's really helpful. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Ta-ta!